So I'm just freestyling here. This is totally unscripted. For a long time, I've been planning, on content to share on my YouTube channel. And for some reason, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. If you check, the last post was probably quite a while ago, like maybe some months ago. When you think of the fact that the last few posts were even shorts, YouTube shorts, like it's been a while I posted a full feature or full length video on my YouTube channel. Man, sometimes I feel like, is this all worth it? Like, if it's this hard, I mean, you sometimes in your mind, you think that you want to do something or that you have what it takes to do something. You feel the motivation, you feel the energy, you feel the vibe. And then when you get down to really doing it, all of a sudden you're struggling. I love the idea of a YouTube channel. For me, I just love creating videos. I love sharing. I love talking about my experiences, sharing my insights and so on and so forth. And what better way to do it than to, have your own YouTube platform, your platform where you can create your own audience, share what you want. It doesn't matter whether anybody watches it or not, but you're creating something. And some of us just have that urge to create. And so what do? I invest in cameras, invest in lights, I just got this mic stand and set up, so I think it's really looking really good, looking like, yeah, my YouTube studio is taking shape, is looking more professional than, a couple of years back. I'm in a better place, so I have the opportunity to create better content, in quotes. But then this is several weeks down the line and I haven't put anything up on YouTube. So just decided to do this video because I was like, anyhow, video must drop today on YouTube. And what better way to start than to just go unscripted? So here is me just talking to the camera, talking to you guys, telling you about my frustrations in keeping a YouTube channel going. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys, I get up to 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. It is hard work. Like, even if your life is so exciting and your life is full of content, maybe you're a traveler or, you're a preacher or something, you just have a lot of content to share. It's not easy to sit down in front of a computer, put all those videos together, package them for YouTube. Trust me, it's not easy. I can't count the number of times I've brought out my notes and drawn up a plan and say, okay, this is the kind of content I'm going to put on YouTube. Going to talk about this, going to put my travel videos. Like, I have loads of travel videos I've not even edited and uploaded. Like, when I traveled to Seychelles, South Africa, Cape Town, when I was going out on those trips, I was shooting constantly because at the back of my mind, I was like, wow, this is the perfect, opportunity to create content on my YouTube channel. But this is how many years down the line? This is probably like minimum of 3 years down the line, and I have not fully shared everything that I captured on those trips. And now it's beginning to feel like it's outdated, like it's old. And then sometimes I feel like I want to talk about my career, my profession, things I do professionally. And sometimes I think about setting up a tutorial. Starting tutorial videos, sharing. Sometimes I just feel like talking, and sometimes I feel like doing something really cinematic, like short film, showing some nice cinematic clips of my environment and some concept or some idea I have. But then I don't get around to doing it, and what happens? My YouTube channel just keeps looking dry. So sometimes you just wonder, is it really worth it? What's it all about, really? But however, we don't quit, right? Quitters never win. If I quit every time I felt frustrated in photography, I would never have accomplished or done all the things I did as a photographer. If I had quit when the heat was on or when the motivation was down, when I was making documentary videos, I would never have accomplished all that I've accomplished as a documentary video maker. Same thing with school, same thing with anything in life. If you want to achieve anything in life, you have to keep going and find motivation, find new inspiration, find new motivations for doing these things. Now, I have my personal reasons for doing my YouTube channel. It's not really about the subscribers and the followers. The primary thing is not really to gain popularity or to, I have a reason. I'm pouring out some stuff and capture it on video for a personal reason. But aside that, of course, I want to have a successful YouTube channel. Of course, I want to see 5,000, 50,000, 1 million subscribers one day. knowing that I have an audience and they are listening to what I'm saying. Of course, everybody on YouTube wants that. And yeah, again, there's just this part of me that just likes to share. So if I do a nice video someday, I would love to put it out there for people to see. If I take nice photographs, I would love to put it out there for people to see. So yeah, that aside, we don't quit. That's the bottom line. So we keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it. And so I just recently got this audio setup. I've had this microphone for a while, and I got the mic stand recently. I got this table. So I think the table allows me to be more comfortable seated in front of the camera. Before now, I used to stand. And yeah, pretty much all set to just keep up putting out content. And so over the next few days and over the next few weeks, I've said this before, but I'm saying it again, I am going to be flooding my YouTube channel with videos, fresh videos. Some videos I'm just going to be talking to you guys, sharing stuff that I've observed or things that I've learned from listening to audiobooks. Audiobooks is my thing now, listening to audiobooks and reading books. And then I'm also going to share some cinematic videos. I'm going to teach a few of things I know. I'm going to share some of my experiences, tell you some stories from my travels and trips. Basically everything that I thought about when I decided to set up this YouTube channel. And hopefully people find it interesting. Hopefully my subscriber base will grow. So hopefully this channel will become more successful. Hopefully I get more motivated and actually make it a thing, because I've heard that if you really want to make your YouTube channel successful, it has to be almost like a full-time profession, a full-time job. It has to be like a passion, a consuming passion. You have to invest in it, and that is what I'm doing. So investing in this setup right now, it's giving me that added ginger to do this video, and that's why I'm here. I'm trying to draw some lessons out of this frustration, out of this struggle, this experience that I'm trying to share with you. I'm sure that I'm not alone when I talk about these experiences where you set a goal for yourself, like a target, like, okay, I'm going to do a course, or I'm going to create this type of content. I'm going to shoot a short film. I'm going to start build up my YouTube channel, post 100 new videos on my YouTube channel between now and middle of the year. I'm going to start doing press-ups. I'm going to start doing pull-ups. I'm going to, get my summer body. We're all too familiar with these kind of scenarios where you set a target for yourself and then you lose steam. That's the best way to describe it. Like, you just lose motivation. You're just out of it all of a sudden, and not all of a sudden, but gradually over time, Maybe for the first 1 week, there's a lot of ginger, you pushing into it. But then something happens, and then maybe like 3 weeks down the line, 4 weeks down the line, you can't even get up out of bed. Like you're looking at the plans you've written, everything that you've said you're going to do, and you can't even just get yourself to jump out of bed and pursue those things. Maybe a little setback, maybe you feel a little off on one particular day, maybe you had a fallout with somebody, maybe you feel a little sick, maybe some other pressing problem comes around the way and just distracts you. It's hard to stay on one thing, unless you're somehow compelled to. Like, many times when you see people sticking to one thing and doing it irrespective of the surrounding conditions, it's because they're compelled to do it. So maybe they are in an employment where they have to do it, like they have a job, or it's a life or death scenario, like, I have to raise this money because if I do not raise this money, somebody's going to suffer or somebody's going to die. But it's hard to make that compulsion, that obligation, that sense of responsibility and duty to come from within yourself when you are in total control of everything around you. You control your time. You don't have to wake up in the morning to go to any job because you pay yourself, you work for yourself. So it's hard for people who are self-employed to drive themselves to achieve goals. And well, it cuts across to everybody, even people who have jobs, right? But I think the most important thing is that you just do not give up. You just don't quit. I think in some other big English, it's called grit. Like, grit is just sticking to it. So yes, I said I am going to do this and do that, and I have fallen by the wayside, I've backslidden, but then you just get up and keep moving. Sometimes you have to even pretend like nothing happened. Like, just pick up from where you left up and keep going. Otherwise, you failed. Otherwise, you lose the war. That is the essence of this video. Like, this video is me telling you how I have struggled over the last few months to keep this YouTube channel alive. I'm a perfectionist at heart. I always feel like I want to put out well scripted, well arranged, and well planned content, like a proper documentary video or a video that shows my journey to a certain place or my cycling activities. But sometimes I just don't have the steam. I just don't feel the motivation, but I want to keep this channel going. And so a couple of days I just said, you know what, let me just push it to the next step. And sometimes the best way to push yourself to the next step is to invest in that thing. So go out and spend a little money on your dream, because where your money is, there your heart will be also, right? So, I put in a few bucks into getting this set up, trying to upgrade it, the lighting and all of that. And, I'm gingered, and here I am doing this video. So I'm hoping to sustain it. I have decided to lower the bar a little bit, not in terms of quality, but in terms of just getting content out there. So sometimes my videos may just be me talking to the camera, unscripted, just like this video. And then sometimes it's going to be better organized, well-planned, well-scripted content, like a proper video, story, something that will take you on an adventure, a visual adventure. Sometimes it's going to be that way. Sometimes it's going to be just clips of stuff I've been shooting, and I just put some music to it, put some nice text to it, and hope you get inspired. And sometimes it's going to be a tutorial. I'm going to just decide I want to teach or something, or maybe share how I unboxed a new item I just bought, or how something works. Another thing I'm really interested in these days is books. I love books, I love reading, I love learning. So I'm going to be sharing sometimes things I learned from books. Like I'm currently reading a book on discipline, So yeah, hopefully this video inspires you. If you feel you learned anything, or this video entertained you or educated you or informed you in any way, you're welcome. If you can relate to what I've shared, please hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. Even if you don't like what I've shared and you don't feel inspired, please hit that notification bell, subscribe, grow my channel for me. Thank you. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hopefully, without fail this time, I'm going to be consistent in putting out these videos, at least 2 videos every week. Let me not push myself or, set the bar too high like I usually do. Because the last time I said this, I said I was going to do 3 or 4 videos every week. So let's just say minimum of 2. Let's just say minimum of 1 video every week. Let's start. So help me God. So thank you for listening. And let me know what you think, all right, in the comments. Have a great day. Peace out.